What's going on, guys? Team PCD here, and we have a first place 3v3 case tournament with Tyler Price. And what did you play today?
I played Mikanko going first build with Acid Golem. Alright, first I'm playing hand traps, 3 droll, 3 ash, and 3 nib. This way if I am going second, I can try and shut them down, but also if I go first, I don't really end on a lot. So if they do out the Acid Golem, it kind of helps having some hand traps to shut them down.
Right.
Nice. 1 Huli, 2 Hare. I usually like 2 Huli and 1, but in this deck you're doing a sold and these are warriors, so you need 2 of those. And then 3 of the ritual. It's the best searcher. And then in this engine, we're playing in this deck we're playing the Jin and Kens. So it just helps you get more card draws. The other thing about Mikanko's is you don't really want this card to be ashed or your Mikanko's to be negated.
Right.
So these are like really good bait. Like the moment you summon this, they're like, oh crap, I gotta stop this.
Yeah.
And then even if they do stop it, you can still get to this, and then it's a warrior with this warrior, make a sold, summon the other one, and then special this to the board and still do the combo even if they hand trap you.
Broken.
Nice imperm, nice evenly.
Yeah.
And then to go with these for the spells, Rhoda to search them, so you're technically playing 6 names, and then you take them back. So you
I saw you use that fucking against somebody earlier.
So like you saw me give them that, and then you're like, all right, give me it back, give them the other one. You know, just
Yeah.
it's broken.
How to make people mad.
Yeah. And then obviously tactics for 2 reasons. One is that because it activates on their field, it's live, and 2, you can also take it if you want. It just depends on how broken your hand is. If it's really broken, you just rip one out of their hand, so you can get rid of 1 with Jin out of their hand, and then get rid of 1 with tactics and see what they got. So it also helps because when I went in on Acid Golem and I look at their hand, if they have like a Book of Moon or a card that pops against Vanadium, they had one that could pop it, I can just get that out of their hand, or know better how to like protect the board, knowing what's in their hand. 3 prep, search the ritual. It has another use as well. I am playing one of the ritual spell, so you can add this from the graveyard off of this.
It's on the shelf.
And then 2 ceremony. Also, I'll tell you another thing about this. This can win in time or pop cards and finish your opponent off. What you do is you can burn 1,000 for each card you pop. So that can kind of come up.
Busted.
Busted.
So these are like 3 ways to get the ritual out. And then for equips, play 1 Angelic Ring. I like this card more, not for like turn 1, but like past turn 1. Mainly I send it for a soul to the graveyard to summon the Jin or Kens or the Hare. But like after turn 1, like after you kind of played through your opponent's board and going back and forth, if you equip this, it negates the first spell. So if they're like top decking and they top deck a spell, like they're not gonna be happy because it gets automatically negated.
Does that have like applications with the Mikanko, or it's just like one random equip that you just had to play, just like?
Well, the way it works is you have to equip it to a card that already has an equip.
Okay.
And since the deck has so many equips, it's just kind of free. This also has a win condition in time because you can gain 500 life.
Okay, we gotta have that.
For equips, Snatch Steal, Fire Dance, and these are just basically reborn from the grave.
Okay.
And then Air Basket's like the best one for going second. Or there's times if you brick, you can like normal a droll or an ash, and you equip this, and it can let you special a Mikanko from your deck, bounce the hand trap back to your hand. So now they know what you got in your hand, which can be cocky, but if you brick,
Turn
you
that
have
Nibiru.
to. Yeah. And then one of this trap, it can target a monster your opponent controls and equip it to one of your Mikankos as an equip spell. And then if you have a ritual on the board, you can burn your opponent 500 for each equip spell on your field. So that's another win condition in time. Or finishing your opponent.
The time deck, bro.
For XZs, this is mainly to summon a Zeus.
No way. What else are we summoning with it?
Yeah. This one, the cool thing is like all your equips make it to where your card that's equipped can't be destroyed. So you can target your card and pop their card for free.
Yo, that's
And then-
actually cool.
And then you Zeus them.
That's pretty cool.
For Zeus. The best rank 3, I kind of skipped one.
Yeah.
Acid Golem. They can't special summon.
Yeah.
They either have to detach 1 or take 2,000. And the cool thing with the Mikankos is if they do take 2,000, you can just attack into it twice with your Mikankos at 6,000, so it's exactly 8,000 per game.
GG.
Some of these are going to be ones that I don't think a lot of Mikanko players really know about. But if you take an opponent's monster, it can become a level 6. It has to already have a level, but it can become a level 6. So that plus your Ohime, the monster you take in Ohime can rank up into this, and then it has a pretty good effect. And then you can overlay on top of an XZ with this, and then you can then do your Zeus on top of that.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
It's a new one in Age of Overlord. You can overlay it on top of other ranked monsters.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's pretty nice.
So those. This is pretty strong, obviously.
Yeah.
Against the big boards with all the 3,000 beaters and everything they have. I summoned it a couple times. It's just free. And then Zeus, of course, which I talked about like 6 times. Links. This is important because you can normal summon your Mikanko, link it away, and then that way you have the ability to reborn it from the grave. If you kind of, it's like with some of your bad hands, you kind of have to play weird. The main play is if you have like a normal summon and ceremony, and like you have a way to get ceremony in the grave, you can banish it and then send the Mayo and then like bring it back. So it's kind of necessary to combo with. It can also be used for SP. Obviously, this is for the combo to give them the Acid Golem, a Soul Day for the combo. And it's just kind of nice smell to just dump all of your extra equips in your grave because Ohime has the ability to bring them back and equip them to cards. So you can use Ohime to give yourself the Angelic Ring on your opponent's turn in the draw phase or something. Or you can do the Snatch Steal on their turn. So you just have a lot of ways to mess with your opponent. Like pure Mikanko without this don't really have that utility. SP Wars.
Gotta have the $100 card.
The Fire Mikanko, just because you have Fire, Hare, and then the Light Mikanko. I'm sorry, not Light Mikanko.
Mikanko?
Sorry, I mean Charmers for your Mikankos.
Let me just add a Mikanko monster.
This one you can add Hare, this one you can add Ohime. What you can do at the end of your board when you give them an Acid Golem is you can link into this because Jin and Kin are lights. And then when they attack over this, you take the damage, but you search Ohime, and that's game basically. Like if you have Ohime and they have the Acid Golem stuck on their board, you're OTK them next turn.
Jeez.
You can also make the SP and you're in board, but they're just gonna attack over it, so it's like not really worth it.
Yeah, right.
And then access code. It's just because you have so many ways to like take cards. You can Snatch Steal and link up.
Take a link 3.
Yeah, you can take a link 3 if you want. Make this. That's pretty broken.
Yeah.
I'm not showing my side deck. It's just whatever you want for your locals or whatever you're playing against.
Keeping it hush.
All
All right. You got any shout outs?
Shout out to Brooke and shout out Team PCD. We got first place in the case tournament. I was undefeated, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, yes, sir.
Just carrying.
Carrying.
And the whole deck's foreign, so they don't really enjoy that. It's all Italian.
It's like, wait, can I read that?
Yeah,
I need a translation.
Exactly. You gotta have Neuron out. That's why my phone's on the charger. Shout out to the charger.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We already know. We already
All
know.
day long. All right, but I think that's pretty much it.
Okay, man. Thank you for
All right, thank you guys.
All right.
Thank you.